Shaq, how'd you get in there early? My brother somehow creeped in. There's Zozos. Somehow creeped in before. Well, there's the morning girl. Say good morning to everybody. You say good morning. You say good morning to everybody. Say you and Daddy slept in. Huh? You cuddle with Daddy last night? Did you cuddle with Daddy last night? Did you cuddle with Daddy? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You did cuddles. Good morning, guys. Ray Rook. What up, man? What up? What up? What up? You guys are having an awesome. We had an awesome yesterday. Hope you're gonna have an awesome day today. Hope your day is off to a good start. I just crawled out of bed about 15-20 minutes ago. I wanted to be on by about 9 o'clock, like I told you guys yesterday. Me and Zoe got some run-ins to do, some errands to run today. We're going to start by dropping about 25 packages off at the post office. Then we're going to get our favorite caffeine beverage to get us our butts kicking in the morning. And then we got a special. I'm going to talk NFL Week 10, and then we got a special. We're taking a trip out to 3-Star Sports Cards, where I'm going to buy a hobby box, probably Panini Contenders, whatever, NBA or college. See if we can pull anything good, like the 6 auto box. Shout out to my guy Jacob, Texas card collector. He actually hooked me up. I got to get with him yet to get him paid, but he found some Bowman Platinum retail and Contenders retail. He asked me if I wanted any, and so he's going to be sending that sometime. I got to get squared up with him and paid up. What's up, Balls? How you doing, brother? Shaq Rat's in the building. Rated Rookies in the building. We got Rodolfo. What up, dude? We got Terry Paul. We got... Who else we got up in this mug? We got Sterling up in this mug. What up, brother? How you been, man? Good to see you. Hey, Sterling, I think I still have one card from an auction in your envelope or whatever. I'll try to put together a package or something and get it off to you. I know money might be tight for people. They can't buy at auctions. I kind of hold off on stuff. If it's like one card, unless it's like a big card, like in a one touch or something, like a big high dollar card. I just find it silly shipping like one card, so anyway, I just want to let you know I haven't forgot about you. You still have that card. I'll put together something for you, stuff you like, whatever, and send it to you. I still have one card. Rated Rookie, you probably do still have one card. Dude, I have like 10 people that have like one card, like a couple dollar card or something. And I just, I wait to see if they win anything else. Either they auction away anything else. Not saying you have to ever buy again from me. Or if you win anything in giveaways where it's worth it to ship it instead of... Because I send everything in a bubble mailer. So... Moldy's got some, yeah, but we're gonna meet up, dude. You're local. I'm gonna hand that shit to you. Paulie's got some stuff, but Paulie's is gonna be personally delivered when I get out the plane. He told me to wait and bring it with me. So when I get off the plane, I can hand it to him, a personal delivery. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, just talking about you. Picking up some retail yesterday. I do have to get squared up with you. You need to let me know what I owe you so I can get that taken care of. Yes, because Moldy, I know we were planning to do some kind of stream together at some point, so whenever that is. That is snow, brother. I will forward it the other way so you can see kind of what we're looking at here. That is snow. We just got snow. We just got snow again the other day. So I talked about this a couple streams ago, maybe even last night a little bit when someone else brought it up. But we we broke our record for most snowfall in October in one night, one day, for the whole month of October for Minnesota, which was in 1991. And it actually happened on Halloween night, the last time that had happened. Just crazy, right? So we did that this year. And then we got that nice weather last week for like 5, 6, 7 days in a row. It was literally 60s and 70s out. So all the snow melted. And then just the other day we had, this is how it is in Minnesota. Then just the other day we had, and it's, well, I can't say it's like 70s in December and January for a stretch in a week, because that's not true. But right now, when you're getting into the switch of the seasons, weird things happen in Minnesota all the time. So yeah, so now we have snow again, which this was the new hat I picked out. You know, I'm not a huge Patriots fan, but I do love the old school Patriots logo. Again, it's matching what I'm wearing today. So I did see some cool Packer hats. I did see some cool Bronco hats. I did see some cool Dallas hats. I did almost every team. I saw some cool hats. But like I said, I don't know that I'm going to be able to buy, personally, I don't know that I'm going to be able to buy a Packer hat or like a Lion hat or a Bear hat. I would wear one with the right outfits, but not saying anyone has to buy me anything. But if you want to see me wear your team on stream, and it's not a team it's a team in my division, especially with the Vikes, probably gonna have to buy it for me. It's the only way it's gonna happen. Need to get you a Minnesota Wild hat. Yeah, I mean, I could buy a Minnesota Wild hat. Here's the thing, I'm not a huge hockey guy. I know it's crazy, right? Girlfriend is huge into hockey. Like, I'm not into hockey. Like, you know, like, we'll be out at, like, even the casino. Hang on. We'll be out at the casino, and, like, the hockey is, oh, she'll be like, oh, hockey. And I'll be like, so uninterested. Be like, okay, yep, time to move on. Like, yep, let's go here. We know a lot of people, and I know it's a Minnesota sport, Canadian Minnesota sport, but I never got into it, man. I wouldn't have ever had the ability to play. I got to play sports. I got to play football, which wasn't cheap, but hockey was that very expensive sport. You know, you really have to have money to be able to play it. The equipment is so expensive. So expensive. So I never really gained love with it. You know, I was big into football, baseball. You know, telling you guys, I'm 43 years old now, or gonna be 43. When I was in like my first year of football, because my mom's worked her ass off because my dad wasn't around, and my mom never asked my dad for fucking a penny. She took care of us. We lived in a decent house, me and my sister. You know, she was really my parent, both sides. So shout out to my moms. I love you, moms. She's my role model. But I would have to bike most of the time, like for practices, in my pads and shit. Like, and think about it, I'm in 3rd grade is when I started playing football, full contact, 3rd grade. Because back then that's when you started. I don't think they do full contact that early anymore. But I would have to bike during the week, most weeks. And then sometimes if my mom got off early enough, or depending upon when the practice went to, and it wasn't like a block away, it was like 2-3 miles away. Like, I lived in Rosemont, I was over upper one, whatever, in Chippendale, and these were over at either like the Rosemont High School or middle school, which those were very close to each other, but they were about 2 miles, I think about 2 miles away. And I would be biking in the dark at night. But you guys remember, back then, this was before the Jacob Weatherling things and stuff. You guys remember, like, for us anyway, around here, the Jacob Weatherling story was like the real eye-opener for there's very evil people in here that are in this world that kidnap kids, that take kids, you know, watch your kids, you know. So up till then, you know, you could go riding a bike, you could go do whatever you wanted to do. You could probably be doing it in the middle of the night, and you could be 7 years old, 8 years old, 6 years old, whatever. Playoff hockey is intense. I got you. Yeah, I like it too. What's up, Henry's? What's up, Fester? So my kids are getting into hockey, and the Nashville Predators do a starter league where they give you all the equipment at a reasonable cost. My kids love it. Damn, that's crazy, brother. That's awesome, man. And hopefully they stick with it, dude. I don't have any ill will against hockey. It's just, like I said, I never personally had the opportunity to play it or get into it. So I just it never attracted my interest because I knew it's something I couldn't do, right? I think a lot of times we get stuck in those moments or in those deals where if it's something that we can't gain interest, if it's something that doesn't interest us, it's hard for us to or play or get into or get involved in. We might not be as interested in it, right? What's up, RSR? What's up, Brandon, bro, boss? Hope you're doing well. Your package is getting dropped off this morning, sir. So, Henry, I'll probably get yours packaged up. You only had one card. You had that one card you won the other night. We'll see. I got 25 packages in the tote back here. Mark, what's up, brother? So, and I dropped off like 2 boxes yesterday. Dents. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I dropped off Dents. We got that box he bought. Well, he paid me. We bought from the ballpark, the Pro Set Series 2. So I got that and his other cards dropped off yesterday. My boy Jacob got his box dropped off yesterday. Can't wait till he gets that. Some extra stuff I put in there to take care of him. What's up, Beast Mode? Beast Mode, I haven't seen any payment from you, brother. So you can let me know what name it's under, if it's under a different name. I didn't see anything attached to a Beast Mode in the notes or anything else. So, you know, once I see that, we'll get it heading your way, brother. You just sent it right now? Okay, well then I'll have to package yours when I get back this afternoon and just drop it off later today or tomorrow morning. It's a beautiful Yelich card, brother, and thank you very much, brother. That's awesome, man. Yes, it is Shaq Rat's birthday Friday. And I'm only saying that, Beast Mode, because I know you were asking about when I was dropping stuff off. So, glad you hit your PC, Rob. You don't owe me. Love when people hit their team. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to drop these packages off real quick. And then we'll be back to start talking NFL Week 10. And then we're going to get our coffee. And then we're going to head to 3-Star Sports Cards and get some product. So, keep each other busy. If anybody comes in and asks where I am, just tell them I'm dropping packages off. I'm at the post office. Hey, just so you guys know, so look out, look out. Here you go, bin full of packages. Sorry about that. I had an international package because of Grizzlies. He won the thing and he won a couple other cards. Or he bought a couple other cards, but he won that Origins auto of Tatis. And I had an international one. So you can't, typically, a lot of times I'll just drop them off in the thing because I already have the labels printed. But I stay in line because you can't drop the international package off in the normal. It's only like domestic. So there was a line. So I just told her, I just brought it over around front and just said, hey, I don't need a receipt. Just whenever it's international, and then drop the rest of the stuff off. So we good. We gone. All right, so it's 9:20. All right, let's go. 3 stars opens at 10 a.m. So we're gonna get our caffeine of choice right now. We're gonna have a nice day this week. Yeah, is Cup officially out? Do you know? Cooper Kupp, is he out? Anybody know? Or is he still questionable? I don't mind taking a stab for GPPs at Gerald Everett either. You know, Goff. Well, all right. So let's just start it. NFL Week 10, guys. We're already in Week 10 of the NFL. The beauty of all this is, as the football season gets beyond halfway, we do have NBA coming back towards the end of next month, right before Christmas. I'm excited, guys. I might, we'll be talking NBA plays probably as we do these on the weekends, you know, once NBA starts after NFL is over. Might do both during our streams while they're both still on. So, big week this week, man. A lot of stuff, a lot of moving parts, a lot of things going on. Almost an overload. So here's where I'm at on quarterbacks. Okay, I love going back to Kyler Murray this week. Absolutely love Kyler Murray. Big fan of Josh Allen. Jared Goff, as you brought up Robert Woods, as I brought up Cooper Kupp, which we don't know if Kupp's going to play yet. Gerald Everett, tight end, cheap, kind of a punt play, if you will. Carson Wentz, Justin Herbert, I like more on DraftKings than I do FanDuel. That's kind of where I'm at quarterback right now. I'm telling you, my cash quarterback, and he's expensive, is Kyler Murray at this point right now. Okay? Running backs, the chalk of the chalk, and hopefully he does not disappoint us. Almost a free square, if you will, which free squares don't always work out so great. But free square would be Mike Davis. CMC is out this week. Mike Davis will be getting a workload in again. Now, the one thing I will tell you is, and he isn't a running back, he's a receiver, but they've been using him and utilizing him as a running back near the goal line. And he's gotten, I don't know how many touchdowns in the last, how many weeks, but Curtis Samuel, guys, 5,700 on FanDuel. I'd almost like going there versus a Mike Davis, even though if Mike Davis erupts, you're going to want to have him in there at $5,400. Mike Davis is a lock in cash. A lock. He's a free square, right? When I say free squares, he's a lock for cash lineups. Mike Davis, lock. Okay? For cash, not GPPs, for cash. Now, what else was I gonna say? Why is there a trooper just chilling there? Anyway, Mike Davis, Chase Edmonds, guys. Chase Edmonds disappointed last week, but the volume Everything was there. He played. He was on the field 95% of the snaps. It was one of those. It was one of those fluky things where he just didn't get anything going. So you can go back to Chase Edmonds. Like, that's supposed to be a big, high-scoring game, right? So you go back to Edmonds, Chase Edmonds, right? Love Aaron Jones. Love Aaron Jones. I think Aaron Jones is a great play this week. Very expensive. People are probably going to want to shy away from him because, number one, they're going to want to go to Devontae Adams. And at 9,500, it's going to be very hard for you to play a higher dollar quarterback if you have Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams, or if you have them both in your lineups. So, love Aaron Jones. Alvin Kamara is another one. You know, it's interesting to go like Kamara and Jones and pay down maybe at a quarterback and pay down to the rest of your positions and go with like Mike Davis maybe, because you're not going to see a lot of lineups. They're going to be afraid to play both guys. So you're not going to see a lot of lineups with both Aaron Jones and Kamara, the two highest expensive running backs. Now, just because they're the most expensive running backs does not mean that they're going to turn out to be the best plays. We know that. We've seen this. We've seen this through 9 weeks, right? We've seen this previous years. However, it's getting unique from the rest of the field, right? We want to have some type of uniqueness somewhere in one position or one spot or two spots. So that's where we can get unique. That's where we can get a little more creative. Receivers, Terry McLaurin, I love this week. Terry McLaurin is a cash lock for me. McLaurin, I love McLaurin. I love Diggs, right? As I love Allen. Josh Allen, like I said. You can take a stab at someone like Gabriel Davis if you want. You know, that's more of I wouldn't say it's a punt play because he is getting some production, but he's not a guarantee. You know, he's not a Stephon Diggs. Keenan Allen, I love. Keenan Allen, I absolutely love this week. I actually like, what's his face? Fulgham, too. Fulgham, or whatever is Travis or whatever for Philly. Is he on Philly or is he on Detroit? I don't remember. I think he used to be on Philly, right? Or he used to be on Detroit, one of the two. I love Fulgham, though. Dude's a beast. Dude's a monster. All right. Appreciate you, brother. Samuel, I already talked about. Yep. Curtis Samuel, like I said. Especially in GPPs, you go to Samuel and not Davis, right? Because Davis is going to be highly owned. Even in GPPs, they're going to use that down salary. He's pretty much a equivalent pivot. The only difference is it's different position, right? Running back versus receiver. But like I just mentioned earlier, he is getting a ton of production in the goal line. They're using him like a running back, right? Or they're doing those end arounds and they're giving him the ball. He's the one getting the ball. And he's getting into the end zone. He's finding the end zone. So that is huge. Tight ends, I don't mind Evan Ingram again this week. Darren Waller, I don't mind again this week. The problem with Waller is that he got in the end zone last week, right? Which was fine. But I needed more from him last week for how expensive he is. You know, and again, guys, you have to look at and you should go back and look at your lineups previous weeks. You should kind of look and see where people ended, how they did. I'm telling you, it has to pay off. That salary has to pay off. So whatever you paid for somebody, even if they got in the end zone, if they only got in the end zone and they had like 40 yards, and you paid $7,500 for them or $8,000 for them, that didn't pay off. As much as they got in the end zone, that's great, and that might still help you win something. You're not going to take down and get first place in a GVP. That's guaranteed. Somebody's going to have 20 plus points in every position, no matter what they paid. And they might have one guy that scores in single digits. But, I mean, their other guys are going to have scored. It's going to be like a Dalvin Cook, Devontae Adams great week, whatever else. Like 30, 40 points in multiple positions. And then 20s across the board. Maybe high 18, like high teens, 18s, 19s. And then maybe they might be able to afford to have a single digit player, or maybe even a goose egg. I think I have seen somebody take down a tournament before with a goose egg, but every position had 30 plus points in it in every other category. So they were at like what, 200 and around 230, 240 points. So it can still happen, guys, and that's what I'm saying too. Like if you have a player that gets hurt early, or is zeroed out, goose egged out, doesn't do anything, there's still a shot, depending upon what the rest of your lineup is doing. There's still that shot for you to take it down or win big money. It can happen. You just need super ceiling performances from the rest of your guys. And when I say ceiling, I mean like that's like what they could score the most. When I talk about floor, I'm saying like what's the safest amount of points the player can score. So let's get into defense. Defense, Pittsburgh, although they disappointed me last week, 5K. They're 5K again this week. Not a huge fan. I mean, I'll play them. They'll be in some of my lineups. You will see some lineups that have them. I'm not going to say I won't have any Pittsburgh because they're still one of the best defenses this year. But I like Green Bay. I like Washington at, $3,800. And I don't mind taking a stab at the Raiders at, what are they, 28 or 3,000 or something like that on FanDuel. I'm trying to remember exactly how much they were. I don't remember the exact dollar amounts. But Pittsburgh, Packers, really like Washington. Antonio Gibson is a guy that I really like in GPPs. Really like in GPPs. In fact, he originally made my initial cash lineup build a couple days ago. The guy is getting tons of production. He's performing. He's doing those numbers that you need your running backs to do. Remember what I talk about, guys, with the running backs, like 20 to 25 touches a piece between rushes and receptions. 20 to 25. So you should be getting 60. Should be getting about 60 to 75 touches between. If you play a flex, if you use your flex as running back, which I typically do in FanDuel, now in DK it's a little different because you're getting that full PPR, so it's better, I feel, to put a receiver in. But when it's half PPR like FanDuel, I usually do running back. That gets a lot of production in flex. So you should be averaging that 60 to 75 touches between receptions and rushes between your running backs, right? And that's especially important in cash, right? Cash is all about your volume plays, guys that are gonna produce, like, because they're gonna keep getting fed the ball, right? It's like a running back that'll get 25 touches. He's gonna have those runs where he gets 0 yards, or he gets a yard, or he gets stuck at the goal line. They gotta create the run, right? Develop the pass, and then when the pass opens up, they can go back to the run, and that opens up the run. It's all about setting it up. It's all about game script, right? We talk game script a lot when I talk DFS here because game script isn't. YouTube tried to kill me there for a second, but game script is very important. Very important. And for you to nail it or hit it, like for you to envision it, that's how you come up with your plays, to run your plays here and run your plays there and go with this guy and go with that guy. Like, that's typically how, when I'm looking at lineups. But what's cool is Fester had an awesome idea yesterday when we did the ideas for the 24-hour stream. I'm going to take some time during the 24-hour stream because it's something that's part of my channel, something I do, something I love. I'm going to show you guys kind of how I build a lineup, or how I build lineups, or how I look at it, what I use, what I research with. So, But yeah, looking at the lines, looking at the point totals, looking at where we're at. So yeah, guys, you guys got any questions for me on NFL Week 10 before we move on and talk other stuff? Because we're going to get our coffee and we are going to head to 3-Star Sports Cards, man. You guys are going to get to see the 3-Star Sports Shop. If you guys haven't, some of you guys have seen it. It's been a long time since I've been out there and filmed, but not all you guys. So I think some of you guys will be shocked to see how big this store is and how much cool stuff they have. Hopefully, I got to pick up one top loaders if they have them too. Hopefully they have some. Eloy, I was in Eloy's stream last night. Shout out to Eloy. He had a good stream last night. BITG I was in as well for a while. What's up, Steve? How you doing, brother? Find me some rare Gary Carters there. I'll see what I can do, brother. I got some stuff stacked up for you still. I keep trying to find more Gary Carters to send you. I found that gold foil Gary Carter from Fire. That's one of the ones I got in your stack. Oh, I pulled an update. I ripped open one of those 90 score updates. I pulled the update Gary Carter out of that for you too. So yeah, you got that coming your way. I still got that box topper from the 89 Fleer. Was it 89 Fleer? I think so. Or 90 Fleer, whatever year it was that's got him on it. Deafness, you hear Matt Nagy is giving up play calling. Hope it changes something. That's probably a good idea, man. I mean, you need to start looking at where the issue lies, and it's not usually just one person. It's a assortment of people, I would say, typically, but that one person making those play calls, I think a lot of people have questioned why he's made this play call, or why he made that play call, or why he did this, or why he decided to do that on their offense. So I think I think it's going to be good for you guys, man. I think Trubisky was better for the Bears. He was more mobile. Yeah, I agree, but he just, the problem with them is they are going to need a quarterback. Like, they can't rely on Trubisky, going forward, next year's or whatever. If they want to be a better team, if they want to be a playoff team and, really make something happen, no, he wasn't. They honestly need to get a quarterback. They need to get a quarterback. And, whether they draft one or they go out and trade and free agency or pick a guy up or whatever, because Foles and Trubisky do the same things, right? They make the same mistakes. I've said this before about some quarterbacks. Here's my take, is that some of these guys, they turn the ball over a lot, and they turn it over because they make rookie mistakes. They've been in the league for 5, 7, 10 years, and they still go out and make rookie mistakes. So they do dumb things, and they fumble the ball often, when they're getting tackled or sacked to the ground. They throw interceptions, things of that nature. We're gonna buy the coffee behind us today too. Let's put some of the smile on someone's face. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am great. Can I get a Venti caramel ribbon crunch with 2 shots of espresso, please?
Sure, is that all?
That will do it.
Yeah, I'll see you up here.
Thank you. So they need to get a quarterback. And again, it might take them a couple years, right? It might be something like the Cardinals did, right? They draft Josh Rosen, thinking he's the thing, right? They draft him somewhat high. He's not their quarterback. They end up wasting that. And then they might have to go draft another quarterback high, or whenever they feel like they found their quarterback. It might be a trial and error. I mean, hopefully they get it right. this next year when they draft and they get the right quarterback and the quarterback that can come in and rock it out for him. I mean, like, honestly, guys, I would personally love to see, and I can't speak right now, even though I feel like my Vikings are a way better team than the record says, and I'm not trying to be biased. Like, we have the best running back in the league, right? We have some great receivers. Our defense is suspect, but it's gotten better. It's played better. We've lost literally by, and again, a loss is a loss. I'm not saying that makes anything up, but we did lose to the Seahawks by 1 point. I mean, our record could be a lot different. Cousin has put together 4 good weeks in a row. I know. And Cousins can be good, man. Cousins can play good. I mean, come on, guys. In reality, look at his numbers. We bring this up all the time. About a 70% completion ratio, and he's thrown for how many yards in the last like 4 or 5 years? He throws for almost 4,000 plus every year, and his completion percentage is over 70%. In fact, last year I think he broke a franchise record, I believe, for completion percentage. Yet people said he sucks so bad. Like, I get it. He hasn't won the big games. Or he's got like the one playoff win now. He hasn't done what you need to do, and he may never. I'm not saying he's our answer either. We'll probably end up getting a new quarterback in the next few years, regardless. And that's what I want, man. I want to see the NFC North. Like, I want to see all the teams. The Packers are already there, right? But what happens when Aaron Rodgers is gone in the next couple of years? Are they going to be the same team, right? But the Packers, the Lions, the Bears, and the Vikes, I want to see them all very competitive. I want to see them not just when we play each other as a division team. I want to see them competitive. Oh, you're in a pup cup, huh? Too bad, baby. Hang on. Good, you?
Good.
All right.
Waiting your personal space.
Yeah, so what's the total?
809.
Okay. And then what's the total behind us?
Oh. 503.
Okay, so yeah, pay theirs out too.
Okay.
And then just keep the change. All right. And then if I can get her a pup cup too, that's probably what she's looking for. She doesn't even ask. She just takes. She just takes. Hang on, guys. Let me get her out of my face. Once she gets her pup cup, she'll be good. And we'll continue to talk about the quarterbacks and the... These are big girl, huh? These are big girls. These are big girls. Awesome. Here.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great day. Yep, you too. Alright, guys, we got our caffeine. I haven't been able to take a drink yet because I got to make sure Zoe gets taken care of with her pup cup first because, she's more important than I. She's like one of my kids. Here, you still got some in there. You still got some in there. You still got some in there, you goof. You still got a little bit in there. You're not using your tongue to get all the way down there. Anyway, all right. So I would love, honestly, to see the NFC North become super, super competitive like they used to. Like it's a run, it's a haul, it's a stretch. Majority of us are over 500. And I know that's tough because if you play each other twice, right? Every team plays each other twice. You know, there's 2 games per team that could either have won or could lose, and only half of them are going to get through those. So, or you're going to split or whatever it might be. But man, it would be awesome to see that. I would love that. Like, you know, a lot of times people are like, "Oh, I just want my team to be so great. I want my team to succeed, and I want my team this." I'd rather see super competitive games throughout the whole year, you know, than see dominance by one team or another. Eli pulled Culpepper helmet. Yeah, I already got one though. I bought one I actually bought a Culpepper helmet for like 50 or $100. I just bid way up on it because it was to help Jimmy and Aspen when when they had an auction at the BCB when they were on their trip. So yeah, unfortunately I already bought one, and I paid a lot more for it than I probably should have. So, but I was helping them out. Thoughts on the Lions wasting away Stafford's over? Yeah. Right, but I mean, they've had a couple things thrown at them, right? So they have Calvin Johnson, or they had Calvin Johnson, who I think they probably thought was going to play a little bit longer and have a longer career, or decide to play a little bit longer, and he decides not to, right? Man, that's a real tough one, I think. And I'd really have to sit and think about it and look at everybody they've had in the course of, you know, the span of his career as far as players, because I feel like they've had some decent, pretty good teams, but you got to remember, man, Stafford himself cannot win those big games. He's great at comebacks in regular seasons. He's great. He's a phenomenal quarterback. Take nothing away from him, man. Like, he's the type of guy that I would love to have on my team, because again, I don't think it should all rely on the quarterback to win games at the end of the day, right? You know, defense has to step up, has to hold the team from scoring points. You have to get a running game going. Your offensive line has to be protecting you, so you have time to make plays and create things, and let your receivers and running backs create things. And I think that's maybe where the downfall is. But again, a lot of times we look at teams, even like the Vikes, right? I'm like, man, you know, our offensive line is shit. Or then we get a decent offensive line together, and then game after game we start losing each original offensive lineman to injury. Like, and you start losing all these guys, and they start trying to bring other people in. And so what you originally started with, which again, the NFL is a next man up league. Like, this isn't excuses, but I'm trying to figure out why or where there's been this fail off, or this disconnect with the Lions. And I think part of it has to do with, I would really have to look at their offensive line again and see who they've had and where they've been. Because I think if we wanted to start to digest as far as their offensive end and why they possibly, you know, couldn't do this or couldn't do that, it may start with that, right? Stafford not having enough protection, possibly, getting eat up, you know, like I say with Cousins a lot of times. Man, Kirk Cousins gets murdered in some games. Like, I feel bad for the guy. Like, and then there's other times where, you know, Dalvin Cook can rush for 200 plus yards and have 280 yard all-purpose yards. You know, well, that all starts with your offensive line. It's like the run protect and the pass protect are two different, you know, they are two different things, but one falls short of the other. Well, at one point they were 2 years without a 100-yard rusher. Yeah, and okay, and part of that whole thing is too. So now you got Barry Sanders as well, right? Barry Sanders, he retired way early. You know, he was probably smart and very intelligent of doing it, so he didn't have any big brain issues, or hopefully no huge brain issues as he gets older. But yeah, they've always been a running back by committee team, like since Sanders left, really. I mean, Amar Abdullah, Javed Best, who else do they have? What's up, Cuetos, my brother? Hope you're off to a good day. Probably going to do a roof this morning. Ahmad, they had Javed Best. Who else have they had, man? And now they got, dude, and here's the thing. They drafted Kerryon Johnson last year, who I thought was very good. Who I thought was very good for them. Who I thought was very, very, very good for them. And then they go out and they get, what the hell's his name? DeAndre Swift. So I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. Why are you going after, like, I don't know. They're two running back by committee. Like, I personally feel like the right way to do it is to have a running back that is your workhorse. You can have a guy come in for third down situations and, you know, third longs or whatever, a guy that maybe can catch a little bit better. But yet I feel like you should have that in your running back already, your workhorse running back. So the whole running back by committee thing, I think, really throws teams off, because how can a running back get something going, right? If I'm a running back in a league, I need to get touches, right? And you can't give up on me on 2 rushes. Like, you can't feed me the ball and there be nothing there because my offensive line didn't do anything, and then feed me again and the same thing happens, or whatever, and then you don't see me anymore, and now here comes DeAndre Swift, or vice versa. Here comes Kerryon Johnson. How in the hell can somebody get anything going? They just, you know, it's like they're looking for that guy to break out, but they're looking for it every few plays. What the hell does that do? We've seen a crew doing in the roof. Best first ballot Hall of Fame retire early. Coincidence or issue that the organization, you think? Yeah, I mean, you know, and you know, a lot of that could be like they weren't moving or being aggressive enough or getting the right players. Maybe they weren't, you know, maybe Calvin, Barry, maybe they weren't, because if you guys remember, if you guys know, you guys have seen Barry Sanders highlights. I know you guys have. And when you watch Barry Sanders highlights, how often was he having to run left to right, and create stuff himself, like right off the get, right? He would have been dead in the water, tackled behind the line. What's up, Figgy? He'd have been dead in the water behind the line of scrimmage. You know, if he didn't create his own plays and do something else. Oh, stupid thing. All right, there you go. If Sanders was on the Cowboys, he'd have rushed 3K. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Cuetos, he would have. Damn right he would have. I feel that about running back. David Montgomery leads NFL in broken tackles. His line is crowd rushing. Yeah, I agree, man. But again, so back and look. I don't know what the offensive line has been like for Chicago, but look at where the season started, right? And again, it's a next man up. Oh shit! I think I went past my exit. Oh well. It's a next man up. It's a next man up league, and I get that. But look at where maybe their offensive line was the beginning of the season. Like maybe they had a good line, and now how many linemen have they lost? If Balls is in here, he could answer this question. He would know for sure, because that's his team. And Balls is a guy that knows a lot, guys. I give that guy a lot of credit, dude. I enjoy talking with Balls, and I think that's why when I bring him on streams, which I need to do again. What would you guys think about if we did like a hangout stream during the week one night? And I could use StreamYard, and I could bring multiple people on at a time, and we could talk about topics and hobby and whatever else. Would you guys be down with that? Would you guys enjoy that? Or would that be just deafness doing another stupid thing? Would you guys like that? You guys could come on, and we talk sports, we would talk cards, we talk life, whatever, guys. It'd be like a big hangout and we do a StreamYard easily. I'd love just say yes to Balls. And again, man, Balls is very, very, very intelligent, guys. Like, he knows his shit. Like, I love talking sports with him. You know what he does when if he's not watching somebody's stream or something, he's typically most times not listening to any music. If he's driving home or he's in his car, he's going somewhere, he's listening to some podcast talking football or talking something. I can guarantee it. Guarantee it. So shout out to Balls, man. Shout out to you for freaking being smart, dude, and being very intelligent when it comes to all the sports and shit. But that's why I think people, like, when they give us feedback and they enjoy when me and him get on and talk. Like, me and him could sit and talk about a whole NFL season, and I mean, it would be so, there'd be so much info, it would be so in depth, because Balls would create that. Like, it would be Balls, man, because he would like help me in the discussion just by how much information he would have. He would know himself. So yeah, man, for real, shout out Balls, man. He is a real one. All right, we got to try to find our way to this LCS, which is okay because we got a few minutes before they open and we're not far from it. So guys, we are going to be at the 3 stars here soon. We're probably 5 minutes away, maybe. Yeah. Offensive line is combined. Okay, but again, my man Sterling, what was your offensive line like the beginning of the year? Like, how many offensive linemen have you lost? Have you lost any offensive linemen? I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know the answers. I'm just trying to kind of dive into it a little bit. Talk about it a little bit. So, here's another thing I want to talk about real quick. Eloy touched on this last night. I booked my national trips. And dude, hell yeah, man. I'll be there, dude. We're going to hang out, man. Figgy, me and you need to hang out a little bit more. In fact, you know what I'd like to do, Fig? The National this next year? Just plan this. If you're down to do it, because I know you have a fucking awesome story, bro. I know you do. I know you've been a fucking pit boss. You've been around the casinos. Like, you're into my kind of shit. I know you are. I would love to actually interview you live, like at the National. Go in the conference room or somewhere. I would love to do a Fig, like, live in person, in depth with deafness. I think that'd be dope, dude. I know you got a story to tell. I know you do. I know you have tons of shit. And whether you want to share, whatever you want to share, however much you want to share, but I know damn well you have a story. And I do want to have you on in depth. I just think it would be cool if you're for sure going to National. I'll for sure be going next year. That we do it in person. I think that would be fucking amazing. That would be so awesome. All right, Bears and Tire. Yeah, there you go. I think we get one starter back. but they weren't good before. Well, okay. And if you go off of, yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Yeah, let's just plan it, man. We'll plan it. We'll, as it gets closer to the national, we'll discuss. We'll discuss, like, you know, what dates we're gonna be there. You're gonna be there when we, you know, we'll make sure we kind of book it so we have a plan. So I know and you know, like if we got other shit going on, oh hey, I got this coming up at this time, you know? So for sure. Dude, I'm down, man. I think it's gonna be a dope interview. Guys, just plan on a Fig in depth, like in person live, dude. I think it's gonna be a great fucking time. So yeah. Gonna meet up with my conspiracy friends in Irvine, California today. But nice, dude. Awesome. Yeah, dude. I mean, all that shit interests me, man. But I know there's a lot of other stuff that you have too, like just in your life. Like, dude, you've done a lot of different shit. You've been a pit boss at casinos, what, in Vegas? I mean, yeah, dude, that's fucking insane, dude. Like, I'm sure you've seen some crazy shit. Like, even just working at the casinos. And I know you, I know you have stories growing up. Whether you want to share them or not, that's completely up to you. But we're gonna, guys, a reminder: we are gonna have Cueto's on in depth this Wednesday. So this Wednesday. So I'm trying to think. Maybe trying to think of when we do the. So RSR does his auctions on Monday nights now. Tuesday nights I usually do my auctions, which we're gonna probably be trying to do heavily every week now because we got to get money. Remember, the auctions and the money we raise going forward is to go towards helping families in actual real need for Christmas, so that they can have a good Christmas, so that they can get presents for their kids, they can have a good holiday dinner, you know, all that crap. Like, dude, I wanna make an impact. I wanna do at least 3 families, and I'm probably thinking around $1,000, $600 to $1,000 per. Dude, how cool would it be? And I know that when you don't have a lot of money, it's probably not the right thing, like, to throw $200 or $300 on something. But how cool would it be, like, you know, a family that has kids, right, that are, you know, at 10, 12 years old, whatever, they can't afford, like, game systems or video games. And I know that you got to have internet, and I know that you got to have, like, PlayStation, you got to have a thing, but we could even buy them, like, a yearly for, like, the PlayStation Plus. Like, dude, you want to talk about, like, changing the kids, like, if they're into games, and I think most kids are when they're growing up. You want to talk about changing, like, a kid's outlook and, like, how grateful I would think they would be when they don't ever get anything because they just can't, their family can't afford to do it. Man, dude, that's like I've always, dude, like, one of my honest goals is to, one year during Christmas, and here's the hard part, is that you don't know really how well people are off, but one of my goals, man, would be to like talk to, like, a Walmart or a Target right around the holiday time and say, hey, I want to film in here and I want to do something, like, I want to buy a couple families or kids, like, you know, like a PlayStation and some games and shit or something, and, like, just hang out at the store, like, for a while, right? And then just, like, all right, brother, all right, man, no problem, man, I appreciate you popping in, Justin, as always, brother. We'll talk soon, my man. So Cueto's, again, will be on in depth Wednesday. Make sure you check it out. But how cool would it be to be at, like, a Target or a Walmart, right? And just be hanging out, like, in electronics or over by the game systems and just overhearing people. And you know, not by appearance. You can't always say appearance tells you everything. But, you know, a kid is, like, Kid is just wishing he could have a PlayStation, right? Or something. Yeah, I know you do, brother. I know you do, Ron. That's why I think it'd be dope, man, to get your message out there. Get your story out there, dude. That's what it's about. Making an impact could change someone else's perspective or change someone else's life. That's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to change everyone's life. We're probably not gonna be able to do it for everybody. But yeah, how cool would that be, I just think it would be so awesome, man. Be so awesome. And it would just be so, like, I don't know, just seeing joy and being like a kid and being like, well, mom being like, I can't afford to get you that or whatever. Being like, how about if I made your day, or how about if I made your holiday this year? Which system you want, Xbox or PS, whatever? Pick out a couple games. Get an extra controller. That's the kind of stuff I like. That's the kind of stuff that moves me, that changes, that helps my perspective in life. Like I told you guys before, I didn't have a bad childhood growing up, other than my dad wasn't there, right? I've told the story a million times throughout my channel. My father left me on Christmas Eve when I was 5 years old, getting tossed between my mom and my dad. My mom knew that the best place for me would be with her. And, I give my dad credit. He kind of fought in a sense to, like, take me. But the problem is that if I would have went with my dad, which my mom wouldn't have let happen, or she would have fought like hell to get me back. He was a truck driver, like, I would not probably be here, guys. I would probably, who knows what the hell I'd be doing. Who knows? I'd probably be in fucking prison or something, for all I know. But my mom worked her ass off, so we could have a house to live in, and we could have heat, and we could have whatever. And I think me and my sister could appreciate that, and I collected cards, and I got to get cards, but I would get coins, so when I told you guys earlier, like, I would ride bikes, it was back then, I'm an old man, it was back then, I could go ride a bike, and, whatever, up to the Tom Thumb, which was a mile or two away, that's why I remember Garbage Pail Kids so well, too. 25-cent Garbage Pail, Series 1, right? Series 2. If only we would have known back then to hang on to some of this stuff, to not open it, to whatever. I can still smell, like, when you open a pack of Garbage Pail Kids back in the 80s, 85, 84, 85, I can still smell, like, the cards, like how they smelled when you opened the pack of them. Just crazy, man, right? Crazy. Just absolutely crazy. But what I'm getting at is, I didn't get to, what's up, JT? I didn't get to, get crazy stuff for Christmas. And, my dad didn't call for 8 years. And then when I was 12, 13, 14, then he tried to make contact, and he would call right before Christmas or whatever and tell me a check was on the way for me and my sister for Christmas to go get something, whatever. And I remember always waiting for that check, and some years that check just never showed up. And again, you can't ever, why would you rely, or why would you expect anything, from someone who hadn't been there for so long? Is this anything about the smell ripping over? Yeah, man, dude, they just got an interesting smell. A fresh smell. You just always can remember it. So let's go find a box or so. For those of you who haven't seen this store, I'm gonna get this on the tripod here. Keep the car running, keep the heat on. Down the windows a little bit for Zoe to get some air as well. All right. All right, guys. Let's do this. I'll be right back, Bubba. All right. So there it is. 3-star sports cards.
I'll drink it. You can have one of mine. Yeah, they're not that great, but I don't know.
Looky what they got. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
They got some top loaders. They're $3. $3 a piece. Limit 1. What's the limit 1? Hey, is the limit 1 on all of them?
No, just the
75s?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, they're $3. $3. So I gotta get. I'm gonna have my hands full here. But yeah, guys. Like, I'll bring you over by the boxes because we're gonna pick out a box. We're gonna definitely pick out a box. So let me grab these. Sorry, guys. I know my filming is not the greatest, but I need to get these dropped off somewhere. I'll show you kind of. They got some blaster boxes. We got some Pokemons. Look at that. "2020 Garbage Bill Kids Collector Edition." Dude, look at that. I do need a shopping cart. Here, let me zoom out again. JT, man, if you want me to grab you a couple, I can. Or, whatever. I know I need some real bad, too. They got some Mosaic football. I mean, they got, dude, like 13, 14, 15. It's a legit stocked card shop. XR, Huddle. There's the Flawless. Y'all want me to rip?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're fine.
We got these guys.
Have they, do they only do football? Or
That's their website right there. 3starsportscards.com.
They
For what, Spectra?
yeah.
Yeah, they do basketball and they don't do baseball. The baseball you only get in the Chronicles because Panini's not Panini, the licensing with Panini, so they don't make like the actual full boxes of them. It's just Chronicles product you can pull them out of in baseball. So that, like right there, like the 2020 Panini Chronicles, you may pull Spectra cards out of their baseball ones, but it's not going to be every pack or every card.
Okay. So Spectrum mostly does football?
Football or basketball.
Okay. They don't do hockey either?
Nope.
No.
No.
There's probably enough out here,
They got hanger boxes with Mosaic for $50.
Oh. Do they only
Revolution. I remember when you could get Revolution for next to nothing. There's the Contenders ticket, $195 a box.
they only come in like
We're gonna be doing some of that. Because why not?
Like, you don't find here, you would-
Prism Racing, 120 a box. 2000,
Yeah.
Okay.
2019 Series 2 for baseball. Let me see, buddy.
And what's a pack? How many?
So each box has
4 packs, right?
4 packs?
Yeah, it's 4 packs, but there's
Yeah.
it's pretty much all hits except for like 1 or 2 base cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all white.
It's all hits, so it's relics and autos and relic like relics and auto or relics or a relic card or an auto. I mean it says right on there it's how many cards total and there's majority of it's hits.
Oh. and then-
That's why it's so expensive. I mean
Yeah.
it's basically like a hit loaded box.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't obviously don't know anything about this, but I'm buying it for a gift for my kids.
You know what sport he likes the most?
He likes football. And I don't know if this is. I mean,
Are you on our work program?
I guess that's.
I mean, otherwise what you could do,
That's more than I thought they were gonna be, but.
well, another thing you could go down or like Mosaic is a very very popular product this year as well. Like next to it, and you got different options in boxes there. Like you can do a little choice. Phoenix football just came out. That's like $3.10 a box. That you get a parallel. Well, you don't necessarily get a parallel card in every pack, but the chances of you getting almost a parallel in every pack are pretty good. And then you get an auto. You get 3 hits in that. I think you get a RPA, you get an auto card, an on-card auto card, and you get a relic. So you get 3 hits in the Phoenix box for like $3.10. But again, it depends on what you're looking
A
for.
lot of. Yeah, I had no idea they were this expensive.
Oh yeah, And they weren't a year and a half, 2 years ago. You could buy that Spectra box for about $400.
You gotta have a mat.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I have 3 in my car. I have a Nike one that I usually wear, and I didn't even think about it. I had my stream on, and I was talking to them, and I'm sorry, man.
He's got lots of things.
That's
going
my
on.
bad.
Okay, so.
I am yes.
190
All right.
Yeah.
And a pack, you get 4 cards in. pack.
Yep. 4 cards per pack. And then it'll have at least 1 auto and 1
What is memory?
memorabilia. So like a jersey card.
I'm for sure gonna get a Contenders draft picks basketball 195.
You got a preference on which one?
Oh,
Just grab me one, man. I won't scream at you. Promise. See if I want to grab anything else here. I didn't know that Garbage Pail Kids, they came out with an actual hobby product now.
Some really good
That's-
Actual hobby
players.
product now.
So is there like special cards like getting them? Do you guys know? Like is there like 101s or parallels or?
I have no idea.
There's all sorts of players.
They do? That is so wild, man.
A super fractor.
I'm almost interested in ripping a box because I love Garbage Pail Kids.
yeah.
That was,
Okay.
dude. What do you guys think about getting a box of the actual collector Garbage Pail Kids? Apparently they have parallels and stuff in them now. Like it's an actual hobby collector product.
What is good?
The Garbage Pail Kids is $195 a box. Or 75 for there's like a bigger collector edition, then there's a hobby box.
Can you buy just a card?
Should we
Or
buy
no?
one?
Yeah.
Do you guys,
Yep.
should we
And those are
think we
probably
should or
super
should we get
expensive as
something
well?
different?
Depending on the player and that kind of stuff.
Did you guys see 19? I don't know if I saw 19 Series 2. You probably don't have any. 2019 Series 2 baseball?
blasters.
That's a
Okay, so Fig,
they're
blasters, that's all they got, man.
higher end on the penny scale.
What does panini mean?
That's the manufacturer. They're the
Oh.
people that make
Blasters all they got.
exclusive rights
I
to
saw-
make football cards, and they also
But
have
no,
exclusive rights to make
yeah.
basketball cards. And then Topps
I don't know if the
has
ones
rights
at
to
Target
make
are the
baseball,
same though. Like
and
these
Upper
are like
Deck has the rights to
hobby
make
boxes.
Oh.
Like these aren't like
different
blasters.
manufacturers have the rights to make
You
it.
might be able to get them. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
So what if we?
I think we're gonna do one of those garbage
Do
pail
you
cards.
have single Spectra cards?
These are actually mine too. I'm gonna grab a couple more too. But so what is it? All right. So what is the difference?
How much am I talking for that?
Here's what they look like.
Oh, see, this comes with the exclusive can.
Oh, but is that it, or is there a chance
exclusive.
of getting something else? Like,
They have
I wonder if
exclusive
you,
parallels, wacky packages, location relic cards, shaped sketch cards, and more.
but you can get that in these as well, right? I mean, isn't it? Is it not? Right, because that doesn't say anything, but it's like the same packaging, the same. But you know, that's usually the same thing. That's
I don't know. Let me go look them up.
yeah. If you could, I mean, I might as well for $75 a box versus $190 if it's just a tin. You know what I mean? I don't know that's. So this one comes with a tin. Wow, that's crazy, Mark. Yeah, and these are only $75 a box.
So these are what the hits look like as well?
That's it.
These are gonna be the autos and the
75 a box.
that come in these?
Here, let me, while he's looking that up, let's get some more top loaders. But see how big this store is?
I've seen persons, yeah.
Some old relics.
I haven't seen any recycled pages yet. I think
I'll see if he has any weird Garbage Pail Kids, brother.
3 episodes? Yeah, I'll start watching it. Oh yeah, she's cool. Yeah, she's good. That's a good character. I like that.
Oh, I mean, is it something I can get today?
Yeah.
It's for a birthday today.
Okay.
All right, so
Very last
getting
minute.
you some JT. I'll send you an extra one,
Kinda looking for.
courtesy of your
You know,
boy. So you get 3, I'll give you 1.
You know what I mean? But it's all the like.
So you get 3 from me. I'll throw you an extra one, just for good
I
measure.
mean, it's current.
So let's see if we got any
Looking
Gary
for, like-
Carter cards.
So, like I hear Derek.
Keep it on me.
I hear Tyler, someone.
Or maybe
Yeah, I hear Minka.
Fitzpatrick, okay.
He's a big Steelers fan.
Okay.
I hear.
Well, here, let me show you guys the cases.
I know Julio Jones. I know he's him.
I don't know that there's going to be any Gary Carters.
I think he does not Spectrum. That I know. For some reason.
Well, it's
Maybe he
the
doesn't have any
it's
of
the
those.
spendy product, and you get a lot of hits. That's probably why. Guaranteed a lot of hits. I don't Gary Carters. You guys don't know off the top of your head. Probably just look in the cases. Any Gary Carters? Like any special? I know that he would normally be in like probably your commons boxes. But, like any relics or
Like,
any.
I can search, I don't know if we have anything, like, we definitely don't have a section, we have a lot of.
No, I know that, but like if you just, like if you know of any like Gary Carter relic or, you know, not,
It's gonna take some time.
more or less looking for like any kind of unique Gary Carter thing. I have a Gary Carter super collector. He's got over 30,000 between Gary Carter cards. He takes every one of them. He actually bought some of Gary Carter's collection in an auction sale, whatever. You know what? He's got some of the most unique cards though. He's got Mickey Mantles that are graded. That Gary Carter signed his name on the cards, on the back of the card, on the side, and they're authenticated with the Gary Carter signature. Like, he's got a jacket of his. It's crazy. Oh,
Sports cards is in.
we got some. We had some retail here. This isn't terrible.
19, like,
25 for a absolute wasn't that good though. Update 25. Close football. Yeah, he's trying to find out the difference on those 2 boxes besides the tin. Here's some.
it looks like they're the same product. It's just a different tin.
That's it, huh?
That looks like the only difference.
So you can still get the parallels and everything in the other box. So maybe we should do like 2 boxes of the other one. Then you can get like, you basically get 3 boxes for the price of one of those, just the tin difference.
The only thing I can tell is
That's so weird.
it's got all the same sketch cards and parallels listed, and
That is insane. That's crazy to me. Like, I'm surprised.
basically they're selling the tin for $100.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, well, yeah, in the thing, right. Okay, so let's do... I gotta get all these too. We'll move these over there in a minute. So they're 75 a box. You know, let's just do one of these right now, I think. So we'll get that, and then, guys, what else? Anything else you guys see that I should grab? Bowman Chrome 200. We got the black 260. Man.
So it's gonna be more sketchy. Pedro's in it. That's one of the key guys. The other one that's in it is John. Who's the character from Breaking Bad? The chicken guy.
Alright, yeah, I think, and then we'll get that.
Yeah, he's in it. So
That's it. And then you got all the storage boxes back there.
Carl Weathers is in it.
Oh, that I know a lot of actors.
Yeah. And then in this, that's his.
All right, that. I think we are good, man. I think we're good. Guys, I'm gonna check out real quick.
These all the same.
Yeah. Get 25.
It's the middle, like, you gotta try. This is a Spectre card,
Yep.
so.
You're in a rewards program, aren't you?
Yeah.
Which phone number?
763 204 352. Yep.
All right. 341.93.
No, it's just not do cash, it's do cards.
Can you buy these?
Oh, yeah. Yep. We got another room over there.
Okay. Some of those.
You need me to sign or sign it?
Nope.
No signature anymore, huh?
It declined.
It did?
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if my card. Usually I have to sign. Alright. Should be transferred by now. Wait, I might have used the wrong one to begin with. Maybe that's what it was. Alright. If it declines again, then I used the wrong card. So I got 2 different accounts here. Decline? Okay, so that was the one I normally. Alright, so here we go. Sorry for wasting all this time. It's so worth this time.
Oh, okay. So I think I won.
There you go. Now you have to sign.
So weird, man. Stupid things.
You want a copy of the credit receipt?
I don't need one. Sorry for the headache there.
No worries.
Stupid.
There you go.
Things. All right, man. I
Good luck on your
appreciate
boxes.
you. Yep. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. All right, guys. We are out. We are out. So, a bunch of top loaders. We got a basketball contenders draft box, and we got garbage pail kids. What's up, baby? All right. Oh yeah, dude, no worries, man. No worries. And I forgot my mask. I'm such an idiot, dude. You guys, I do that all the time, and I'm not trying to be that guy. I literally have 2 masks in my car, 2 Nike, a Nike and Adidas one that I always wear. You guys see me usually put it on. But dude, there are times where I totally flippin' forget about it. Should we just rip that garbage pail, kid? Or should we not? Ah, baby. Should we just rip this? And then I'll do the contenders draft tomorrow. Or tomorrow night, or... Should we rip this right now? What were you... Mark, what was it? Just tell me. Inner circle child and rip. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just saying this. I mean, I can put them up to the camera. Be cool to do a separate video for these, but... Wouldn't it be kind of cool to just create a thumbnail, though, and do a separate rip? Like, do a video for these? Like, you can do it live, but... Oh, the mask? What about the mask? Oh, you forgot to... Yeah. Do a separate one? Yeah, I think that's what maybe we should do. Guys. Right, but... I'm thinking maybe... Yeah, let's save these, honestly. We're gonna rip these, but let's do a video for them. And we'll do a video, like, I'll make 2, I'll have... Where's my guy, Zach? Yeah. My guy, Zach, will make a good thumbnail, so you'll get pictures of them. In fact, I can't do that right now, I'm live, never mind. Yeah, we'll just do videos for him. That'll work. Let's do that. So we'll do it, because I don't think I've seen anybody rip the Hobby Garbage Pail Kids boxes yet. So that'd be kind of cool, man. That'd be kind of cool to do a video on it. Yeah. Hell, maybe we can even do that later. I'll probably want to rip them. Maybe what we'll do, if Zach can give me a thumbnail, he's probably out working right now, though. He's probably doing a driveway or yard or something with his wash business. I'll have him make me a cool thumbnail. And when he's got it done, then I'll let you guys know and we'll go live, because I got nothing else going on today. So we can do a separate video later, ripping it. And then we'll do the contenders draft tomorrow. I also want to do I want to get my son in a video, but I'm not going to see him this weekend because he's quarantined. I want to pick up a box or 2 maybe next week and have like a pack war with him on video live. I think that'd be fun. He used to rip packs all the time. Like, he used to be in love with cards. He's kind of in that same phase as me, you know? He's 16, 17. He doesn't want to... He's not into cards. He's into girls and working and video games. And that's about it. We could stop at a Target. I gotta get some trash bags and stuff. I think Zach got his new power washer. No, he got it like weeks ago. He's already done like tons of jobs, man. He's posted video, or not videos, pictures like the last few weeks. Like the weekends he's been doing it But I'll have him do that, man. This rip will bring back some serious cool memories. Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be dope. You gonna do a video, or are you gonna? I'll probably just do them live. Why not? Right? I'll let you guys know. It'll be sometime. We'll try to get it in. Hopefully, again, I gotta have the thumbnail first, though. So it depends on how long Zach's working today. If he can give me a thumbnail, I'll try to do it before Mr. Guns, Jimmy Guns, goes live. Because you guys know your boy Jimmy Guns is going to be doing his auctions tonight. And I don't know, is BITG going to do anything tonight or no? I don't know. Saturday, sometimes he takes off. So. This is going to be dope, man. I think there's 24 packs in there. 24 packs, gang. 24 packs. Think, Zach, man, you're gonna do it. Yeah, we'll just do it live, brother. We'll just do it live. Matt and his newest Surface. Okay, cool. Yeah, he probably got a job landed already, man. He's hustling, dude. I'm so proud of him. So proud of Zach. Dude, kid is hustling right now. Holy booger relic. Let's go. Yep. 24 packs, my man. 24 packs. Let's flippin' go. Very smart entrepreneur. Yes. Very smart. Kid is so freaking, dude, he's way ahead of the curve, man. Like, to be his age and already have a business going is incredible. Do you know how big he's going to be if he sticks with it? Like you said, he can expand into like lawn service and shit. He can go in so many different avenues and stay connected with this business he's doing. Like, I don't know of a lot of pressure washing services that are even out there, to be honest with you guys. It's just awesome, man. So cool of him. So proud of the dude. Right? Let's go. Bullocks all around. Let's get it. Let's get it. Who else drops $75 on a box of GPK? Let's flip and go. I might even just create the thumbnail myself. I'll see what I can do when I get home. I might just do it myself. Might just do it myself, and then we can go live. We'll see. I haven't seen him pop in here, which tells me he's probably working on a job, which is the right thing for him to do. I can text him too. I'll send him a pic. He'll text back. If he says it's gonna be a while, I'll get one myself. And then we'll plan to do it here in a little bit. For sure. Well, that was a good little voyage. Hour and a half voyage. Yeah, he would be in here right away typically if he's not working. Like, he's linked to the Discord, so he knows. He actually gets a legit notification like instantly when I'm live. That's how Zach's always in here. He's usually one of the first if he is going to be in, because he's linked to the Discord. So the Discord is actually even a better notifier than YouTube's notifications. YouTube's notifications only suck. But what was I gonna say? But I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So pumped, I'm so excited. We're gonna pull a booger relic, and I can't hide it. We're not gonna fight it. We're gonna rip right through them packs united. And when we glide in, we're gonna fly in. We're gonna go to West Virginia, gonna high in. We're gonna do a 24-hour stream soon again. It's gonna gonna be part 3, and we are gonna win. They're gonna be behind me, my twin, like a sin that I did when I never quit, and I won't quit because I can't sit. When I'm on this microphone, you never gonna be bit, and when I get legit, I'm doing whatever I can. I'm getting my viewers to go away because of what my raps say. I don't care. I'll never. We in the game. We give it away. Wiggity, 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 wiggity. Let's go. Let's flip and go. We're going to get this. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I am going to end this stream because I'm going to be back with you guys shortly. Whenever I get the thumbnail created, I got to make 1-2 quick stops. I'm going to get the thumbnail created, and then I will be back live very soon. So I have the notifications on so you know when I'm live, even though YouTube might not still tell you. And yes, sir, JT, I'll get you taken care of, man. I'll try to get them. I'll get them packaged up afternoon, and try to drop them off later tomorrow. I know tomorrow's Sunday, but then they'll head your way Monday. So we'll get her taken care of, my man. I appreciate all you guys watching. I hope you guys had a good time. This was an incredible fun caffeine with the team. We did a little everything. We talked NFL Week 10, DFS, my plays, which we'll talk again tomorrow morning. And we went out to 3-Star Sports Car, Wilmington, Minnesota. You guys got to see the store. We bought a box of contender draft picks, 6 autos, 6 packs, and we also bought a box of Hobby Collector Edition GPK Garbage Pail Kids. So we're gonna rip that shortly. So look for me to be live here in a little bit, and with a GPK thumbnail, and we will be ripping live. I will see you guys shortly. Peace and love.